Okay, this is a quick look at gdbrimmer.com. While there's a lot I could say about the design, I want to keep this video strictly about ranking penalties, fines, lawsuits, and loss of revenue due to bad code. GD Brimmer's first content pane is in 5.4 seconds. To avoid Google limiting how often and how deep they spider the site, it should be in under a second. Because the website is so slow on the first content pane, it's going to make it difficult for Google to find and index the web pages. And to make it worse, it takes 7.4 seconds to fully load. Google penalizes sites that take over 2.5 seconds to fully load. Because when Google studied their ad network, they discovered that if a site takes 3 seconds to load, it will lose 53% of its traffic. This website takes 7.4 seconds to fully load. So this site is losing traffic, bleeding over half its conversions, getting a ranking penalty, getting spidered less for less time, and the spiders aren't going as deep, all because of bad code. And this site isn't even ADA compliant. The American with Disabilities Act, ADA, can lead to government fines starting at $50,000 per an incident. And in addition to the fines and lawsuits, you're turning away millions of Americans with disabilities. And as long as the website has errors, you can't be sure the code is ADA compliant. And this site's full of errors. One error can prevent the search engines from being able to spider the site correctly, or one error could prevent it from working correctly in a device. And the sad part is, if you're a developer and someone asks you what makes good code, you have to say the quality of the code, that it meets all the standards and is error-free. The way you check to see if the code is error-free is you validate it. If you don't validate the code, how can you be sure you didn't forget to close a tag? The consequences of bad code go beyond financial losses. They can jeopardize the business through fines and lawsuits. Attorneys invest good money in websites that suffer from loading issues, aren't ADA compliant, and don't have valid code. Bad code can put the entire law firm at risk. Web developers should put doing the job correctly over finishing quickly. Otherwise, attorneys that rely on web developers, like the one that coded this site, could face unforeseen fines and lawsuits.